Ty Spiritual, and I'm back with another video, man. Simple. Now today I'm gonna be talking about Valentine's Day, being single, and the spiritual reason behind that. Now, I've been single for like the last 3 years. So that means the last 3 Valentine's Day I've been by myself. Now during those 3 years, I done had some little things, but they ain't really go nowhere because the people that I met, they weren't the person that I was looking for. Now, understand this. The last 2 years, prior to this one, I was always sad and depressed on Valentine's Day, looking at other people like, man, I want a relationship. Man, I want somebody. I want this. I want that. But this year, I feel no type of way about it. Like, I feel no type of way about being single because I know that the person that I'm looking for is going to eventually align themselves with me, and I'm going to align myself with them. Thus, we're going to meet and ignite each other and help each other grow spiritually, mentally, and physically. That's how this universe works. The law of attraction. You attract what you are. Now, everybody that's out there feeling sad. My arm's getting tired. For everybody's out there that's feeling sad, understand this, man. The person that you want is already out there. You just have to align yourself with them. Because you see, a lot of people get to the point where they want to be in a relationship so bad that they start forcing relationships with people that they really know that they already know that I don't think I want this person, but because I'm tired of being single, I'm gonna go ahead and do it. So then they get with that person, and then not only do they damage that person, but they damage themselves as well. So when it comes to Valentine's Day and you're single, the reason that you're single is because you need to still grow. The reason that, and especially if you're spiritual, the reason that, and you're on your spiritual journey, you're spiritually awakening right now. The reason that you're single is because you see through this matrix. A lot of females or guys may still be asleep and stuck in this and stuck into these agendas. You see past all that, so you know, okay, that person, red flag. That person, red flag. You are literally saving yourself so much time and so much energy because you already see past that. Now, I'm not saying it's a bad thing to be asleep. I was asleep too. But when I don't like using this word. I don't like using the word woke. That's been tainted. But when you're spiritual, you get a better insight on what it is that you truly want. Because you're not just looking for the physical. You're not just looking for materialistic. You're looking for something and a connection that comes from within. Some people call it twin flames. But anyways, man, I feel no type of way about being single. I don't. I'm out here just walking right now. I love being by myself now. It was to a point last year I couldn't stand being alone. I always had to be around somebody. Now I get I grow the most and have the most fun when I'm by myself. I'm an empath. I don't even like being around a bunch of people. But you want to get to the point where you don't need someone. You will want somebody, but you don't need them. There's a difference. You never want to feel like you need a relationship, because then you're going to go out forcing a bunch of relationships, and you're not only going to damage yourself, you're going to damage other people. Understand that the person that you want is already out there. Your vibration may not be high enough, thus y'all can't align yourselves with each other. So if you're single right now on Valentine's Day, don't feel sad, don't be down. Just know that you got to work on yourself spiritually, mentally, physically. Get yourself to the point where you want your partner to be. Everything that you want your partner to be, make sure you're at that same foundation. And you're going to attract what you want. The law of attraction. We are all vibrating beings. This is how this works. But anyways, man, I'm not going to make this video too long, bro. But for those who are single, it's not a bad thing. It's not. And especially if you're spiritual, you're just saving yourself a bunch of time, because you're not getting into relationships that third dimensional relationships won't work. And I'm gonna be brief about this. Third dimensional relationships won't work. And this is what I say. This is what I mean when I say this. I tried talking to a few women, but they weren't spiritual. Now, some of them, they did say that they were willing, and I'm not throwing no shade or nothing, but I'm being honest. They did say they were willing to learn about spirituality, meditate and all that. But at the end of the day, when I start talking about certain things, they can't get it. So if you're spiritual, it's going to be harder for you. It's going to be harder for you to find somebody, and you're going to be alone a lot more, because understand that most of this world that you see is sleep. So thus, you have to really work on yourself so you can attract that unlikely person that you think may not even exist. You have to work on yourself, raise your vibration so you can align yourself with that unlikely person that you think doesn't exist, so y'all can meet and ignite each other and raise each other mentally, spiritually, and physically on this spiritual journey within this third dimensional world. Anyways, man, like it's crazy, because I swear 2 years ago, I just felt like I needed somebody. A year ago, I just felt like I needed somebody. Now I don't need nobody, because what I realized was we all are going to have triggers, that we all going to have certain things that trigger us to awaken to our spiritual journey. My last relationship with my ex, how long was that relationship? I think about 3 years. That ended terribly. That hurt me. It hurt. It hurt. It hurt. But what I realize now is that failed relationship, it was a trigger for me to awaken to my spirituality. Because within that relationship, I always felt like I needed somebody. I needed somebody to be happy. So after that relationship ended, I was depressed. I was hurt because I felt like I needed somebody. I felt like I needed her. But what I realized over time is I didn't need nobody. I didn't need her. Only person I needed was myself. So thus, that triggered my spiritual awakening. Anyways, man, I'm not going to make this video too long, but if y'all out here depressed and sad on Valentine's Day, don't be. You see other people, be happy for them, because understand that your time is going to come and you're going to meet the person that you want, and that person will be everything that you want and more. Remember, we are all spiritual beings having a human experience. Ty Spiritual signing out, bro. Simple.